Good morning from Bishop. It's like nice and cool this morning in the 60s. It'll get up over 100 later, but one reason I love East Side is they have laundry and they have washing and dryers here, but they also have a clothesline here. So all of our hiking stuff is hung up and we don't have to worry about it just being strung around our room, which is nice. So this will all dry pretty quick because it'll be so warm later on.
All right, we're back from the dead. I haven't slept straight through in a night, and I can't even remember the last time. That's how tired I was. So
my feet were so sore. I didn't have the best legs.
So we're 2 showers in. We're at the Looney Bean. We've got an awesome breakfast. I'm gonna try and get a replacement part for my backpack. Hopefully we don't have to drive all the way to Mammoth Lakes to get it. But yeah, we're back in the backcountry tomorrow already in Yosemite. All right, so we're well fed and we're on a mission to find that replacement belt buckle. The Sea to Summit brand has one that's easy to use and would be the perfect fit, but the first 2 stores we tried, they don't carry Sea to Summit. So we've got something that might work from Gear Aid, the people that make Tenacious Tape, but we're hoping we can still find the Sea to Summit one. One more store to try in Bishop. And we may even call
We'll call
stores in Lone Pine or Mammoth, and if they have it, it's probably worth the drive. Although I really don't feel like it, it's probably worth the drive. All right, so we just left our last store, the Mammoth Gear Exchange, and success. We got what we need.
We got 2.
Sarah got a new meal she's been wanting to try.
Yes.
The freeze-dried meal.
This one. It is the Good to Go white bean chicken chili. It just came out in the spring after I did my big order.
And I just happened to be browsing and I found this book on the Sierra Grand Traverse, 200-mile traverse. It may be very similar to the High Sierra route. I'm not sure. I've never heard of this before, so it sounds like it's something I would like to do, as long as it's not the same as the Sierra High route. But we'll find out. So yeah, very good day.
And we don't have to drive.
We don't have to drive to Bishop or Lone Pine or Mammoth Lakes. Okay, it's around 1 o'clock. We're in the room. We're getting organized for 9 nights in Yosemite.
Not 8. I thought we were 8, 9.
Yeah, but here is the little piece of my buckle. You can see the top part snapped off. We found a screwdriver. We found the exact replacement part, so I have a spare. Sarah
Nimble hands.
got off the old one, put on the new one. We're back in business. I don't know if Sarah did a video, but she saw a couple of people hanging out outside.
Oh, I did not do a video yet.
So what happened there?
So when I went to get the laundry, there were 2 backpackers. They had packs, spare cans, hanging out at a picnic table, and it was past checkout. So I started just chit-chatting. Oh, where are you backpacking? Okay, first I came back and checked with Brian. But then I offered to take them wherever they needed to go. So we're going to take them up to Kearsarge Pass. Well, not to the pass, to Onion Valley in a little bit. They're from the Czech Republic, and they are finishing their through hike from 2023. They didn't do the Sierras because of how much snow was here, which we can attest to. We were out hiking.
It was like a 100-year event, snow year.
So much snow.
Yeah.
So they're coming back and they're doing Kennedy Meadows South through to Lake Tahoe.
Yep, so this is a common resupply point at Kearsarge Pass, so yeah.
Seem very appreciative. They don't speak a lot of English, but they're very nice.
So maybe we'll get them on video for a brief chat. All right, we're up here at the Onion Valley Trailhead. We got some friends from the Czech Republic who are getting back on the trail.
The Tangos.
The Tangos. They were here in the big snow year in 2023, and they're back to get this part of the Sierras. So yeah, enjoy the trail, man. Good morning.
Morning.
It's Wednesday, August 13th. Day 1 of our, it is bright out here.
Yes.
Day 1 of our Yosemite backpack. It's going to be one of our longest ones. 9 nights. 9 nights? 9 nights. So we just stopped at the Looney Bean, ham and cheese croissants, breakfast sandwiches. We got some pre-made sandwiches here for dinner tonight. Quick turnaround on this trip. we didn't realize how long of a day it would be coming down Whitney Portal. We probably would have done one more town day. I mean, we're fine, but it would have been nice to have one more town day, I think. So on to Yosemite. Not too bad of a drive, only like an hour and a half, 2 hours. So we got to get our permit. All right, it's about 10:30. We got our permit from a very friendly ranger at the wilderness station. An East Coaster who hiked all the Adirondacks. So we were talking about how it's much more different hiking on the East Coast in the Appalachians than it is out here. So we're camped at Tenaya Lake and just a very small road walk to Murphy Creek Trailhead.
Parked, not camped.
Whatever. All right, it's around noon. We got about 4 miles to the Glen, Aulin area campsite. Feeling pretty good. We're about 2.5 miles into this hike. I think Sarah and I both have our trail legs from hiking up in the Sierras the past, 8 nights, around 10,000 feet most nights, if not higher, and only one full day of rest. But we're both feeling pretty strong. The grocery store had like this amazing sale on a brewery out of Anaheim. So I ended up getting 6 16-ounce cans of beer. I only had one last night. So I've packed out the other 5. And even with all that, the pack feels good. The legs feel good. And, a little bit up, but it's not too bad. Feeling pretty strong. Looking forward to getting to camp and relaxing the rest of the day. All right, we're at 8,000 feet. We just went by McGee Lake where there's no camping. We're getting close to the junction with Glen Aulin. We're probably less than a half mile away. So this section of trail we're doing right now, the Murphy Creek to Glen Aulin, this was Sarah and I's honeymoon hike 10 years ago, I guess. Of course, we had flown in, and this was our first hike, so we weren't acclimatized. So it's a much easier hike this time than last time. I remember we were like looking at potential camping at McGee. We were just like beat, and then realized there was no camping there and had to keep pushing on. But this time it's a lot easier. All right, it's 2 o'clock. We're in the Glen Aulin backcountry campsite, which is High Sierra Camp, which is still like officially closed for, it used to be like reservations. So the bonus for us is that you can just camp here. First come, first served. This is the same spot we stayed at a few years ago. So yeah, we're back. Awesome. All right, it's 3 o'clock. We're pretty much all set up. So our last campsite was in the blistering sun at Guitar Lake with not a stitch of shade to be found. Sarah and I were hiding behind boulders for any shade. Here, we have a nice big shady spot. It's amazing. So to celebrate, I have an ice cold beer. They stay cold in those bear vaults for days. So just gonna sit back and relax and enjoy it out here. All right, it's about 4 o'clock, probably gonna wrap it up for the day. It has been nice. It's been so shady and relatively bug-free. Been able to hang out outside. In fact, it's so shady, Sarah actually got goosebumps. I had to retreat to the tent to warm up. But the one thing that we were talking about is we almost positive the last time we were here at this site there was a fire ring, because whenever we got here like really early in the day, it was kind of cold, and we actually made like a little fire. We usually don't make fires in the backcountry, but it looks like they've removed the fire ring. Obviously fires are a big problem out here, so not sad to see it go, but it's interesting that in what 2 years, 3 years time, they've removed the fire rings from the campsites here. See you in the morning.